All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Crappy Design. You want to know what my channel has in common with the Crappy Design subreddit? Everything. At least in regards to the channel graphic at the very top. I made it myself with just a rotoscoped me and the stock image. This really odd advertisement for transit around my city. Where did the bus driver come from? Everyone knows that, dude, if that thing appears in the middle of a path, you gotta board that. That's the magic school bus right there. It's very rare that it takes place. But if that happens to you, you hope you're not looking in the wrong direction like these two. They're missing out on an adventure. I don't know where the rest of the bus went, but it's a damn portal to the bus dimension, which doesn't sound like a very glamorous dimension. Actually, I probably wouldn't want to go into the bus dimension, but they're probably about to take a trip inside of, I don't know, someone's internal organs or something. Whatever the magic school bus did. And you're missing out. You're looking the wrong way. Unbelievable. Midget the town down. Midtown the Midtown get down. I mean, I see you're supposed to read it with the color matched stuff, but it doesn't work. Just making things easier to read is better rather than stylizing them and trying to be fancy with it. And then when you put the in the middle, no matter which way you read it, if you read it horizontally on two lines as Midget the town down, you're gonna read the in the middle. Or if you do Midtown the get down, sounds like a movie name. Midtown the Get Down, like some kind of, it's a heist movie. Isn't there a movie called The Get Down already, actually? I haven't seen it. Or it's a series, maybe it's on Netflix. Upon walking in this bathroom at the supermarket, I was initially disgusted at filth and lack of cleanliness until a closer look revealed it was designed this way. Oh, it's just like they used a type of marble that would have worked in another situation, but inside of a public bathroom, it's not super great. I'm sure there is a place where that could be used and it would actually work. Like on a desk surface, for example, that you know is probably going to be relatively clean. It doesn't give you the context of it being next to a toilet and poop. And then it gives some nice little contrast to it. Here, though, yeah, I can see where the issue is here. That's why they usually just go for cheapness, just flat surfaces. White, gray, something not terribly exciting, but you're going poop in a public bathroom. You're not looking for excitement. In fact, the less exciting it can be, probably the better. This sign, trash employees only. Sorry, employees of the month are not allowed. We don't like you. You're far too pretentious. You suck up to the manager. This is for the trash employees. We can vent about how we dislike our jobs. You're not invited if you're not a trash employee. All right, leave. You up on your high horses over there. These trash cans at my school. I see. Yeah. It's just an unfortunate coincidence that it wouldn't really present the issue had your school not just had the K with the head there as the logo. Maybe in this situation you just shouldn't have branded your trash bins to begin with, because you know somebody's going to take a photo of this, post it on Facebook. Also, why do you need to brand your trash cans? They're trash cans. Does it really, in case someone's going to steal it? Like, we need to have a way to trace that these trash cans belong to us in case anyone breaks into the school in the middle of the night and decides to steal the trash cans. A lot of people want to do a heist to get them. So we got to just make sure they're untraceable with our logo on them. We take pride in our trash cans. That's not how mirrors work. The first Leon uncovering the true meaning of Christmas. That's that's a fancy mirror right there. That is it's a miraculous mirror, perhaps. It's able to identify text and keep not the word from flipping around, but just the letters. Because we don't want the word to still be readable. We just want the letters to still be readable backwards, so that it basically just reverses words. This is some really high-end technology, and Leon is the first to discover it. I went to turn the lights on and got sanitized instead. Oh God, it's an automated one. Why? Maybe it was actually done on purpose. Okay, this isn't crappy design. This is anti-crap design. They want to ensure that when you are entering and exiting this bathroom, they did the order wrong a little bit. It should be that it's like an automatic light that when you go, it'll always be on when you enter, but if you want to turn it off when you exit, then it'll sanitize you so that you were guaranteed, even if you forgot to wash your hands or just purposefully didn't wash your hands, you're going to get sanitized before you exit. It's actually very intelligent engineering. You're always going to get sanitized in here. The S is a little hard to see from a distance. Hoes are my life. I love them. I need them. I want them. Why did they decide that they needed to make the S a different color? Maybe it was actually on purpose. Whoever came up with putting this out there was like, no, it's gonna be great. It'll be all stylized. And they actually intended for it to be like this, but then the upper management, this is one of the people from the trash employees door. They're like, how can we pull one over? Well, we'll just pitch something that's gonna look bad for the store as stylistic, because they won't catch, like when we lay this out on the table and it's not on a reflective glass surface, it'll look great. It'll look like shoes. It's a very well-engineered prank. Yeah, from afar, you're just like, excuse me? But maybe it's good marketing because people will be like, what does that say over there? And then they'll walk up closer, and then maybe they'll feel inclined to actually walk in the store and make a purchase. The entrance sign looks like a do not enter sign. It just seems like somebody has a misunderstanding of traffic signs. Maybe it's in a different country other than the US. Like, this is not a commonly used sign there. But then when they took a trip to the US, maybe they're like, oh, we can put this to use, but it's exactly the opposite. This is exactly the definition of crappy design. If I'm just driving by, I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't turn in there. Okay. And then even if I looked at it closely and it said enter here, I'd be like, but am I misunderstanding something? Am I dumb? Or are they dumb? And I'd second guess myself. I'd be getting gaslighted by this sign, and it's not even trying to do it. There will be signs on parking meters, temporary like cardboard signs zip tied around the parking meter, and it'll say, do not park, and it'll list the date, and it'll list the hours. And it won't be when I'm there. I'll be outside of those hours, but there are no other cars that are parked along those meters. Why aren't there any other cars? I've looked at the sign on the side of the street. Normally it'd be fine to park here. There's no street sweeping, nothing like that. But nobody else is parked here, and they have the sign zip tied. Am I sure that it's not actually tomorrow? Maybe my watch is wrong. Maybe I got the date wrong. I mean, I do spend most of my days inside, and I don't go anywhere other than to the gym and back home. So maybe I'm wrong, because nobody else is here. Oh God, and then I drive away and don't park there. Then why should I buy one? These PCs won't last long. Look at these prices. They're cheaper than half of a new NVIDIA graphics card. They won't last long. That's why they're priced like this. But pick them up today. It's a good deal. It's like you're basically paying a monthly rate for a computer, $270 a month. You can actually, it just worked on me. It's $280, but I just called it $270. See that? Whoever came up with the 99-cent thing, like one of the greatest geniuses in the history of the universe when it comes to marketing, PR, whatever category that would fall under. Anyway, $280 a month for a laptop. That's really what it comes down to, because you're gonna have to replace it. I'm just kidding. That's not actually, this is all said under satire. I am not speaking ill towards these companies. I'm sure they are high quality products that are great quality for half the price of a graphics card. This gnome salt shaker looks okay from the front. Oh, I see. Well, maybe this is one that they should throw in those trash bins that we saw earlier that people want to steal. So you could, if you ever get tired of it, you could throw it in one of theirs, and it'll be at home, I suppose. $1 million San Francisco loft has a diagonal support beam that cuts through the middle of the kitchen. It actually looks like a nice interior. It just happens to have this thing that you're always going to stub your toe on. But hey, for how this looks here, million seems like a bargain given San Francisco's real estate climate. That's a Pokemon in the bag. Oh man, Ash is looking thick. Ash is doing some deadlifts. I mean, in the image, there is kind of a butt sticking out of the backpack. So, oh, that's an owl. Oh, it kind of looks like a corgi butt, but is that an owl? I can't tell if that's an owl Pokemon and that's the face, or if it is a corgi butt, but there's no corgi butt. Is there? There's no corgi Pokemon, I don't think. Maybe it's in like generation 20, whatever they're on right now. Client, can you design this soup to look like feminine hygiene packaging? I guess it does. This is just, it's not as much crap. Yeah, it is crappy design. Okay, well, guess I gotta make a generic packaging for soup mix. What can I do here? What color should I choose? Oh, I was using purple for the last thing, so we'll just stick with that. And all right, we gotta have a logo. Gotta guarantee that quality. I guess we should show that it's soup rather than just purple. Let's show some soup. Okay, iStock photo, soup, good. That's good, great. Cut out a spoon, all right. We got our packaging. People will want to buy this when they see the price. Adopt, and if you love animals, don't stop eating them. Shop. Adopt, don't shop, and if you love animals, stop eating them. I kind of get it, but adopt, and if you love animals, don't stop eating them. I am very much carnivorous, and yeah, I like food a little bit too much, but more power to you if you are able to do the vegan diet thing. And it was funny, I was a few weeks ago, I was talking to someone who literally had like an inverse vegan diet. It was a carnivore diet or something. I don't know if that's the actual name of it or if he had modified what a carnivore diet is, but it was literally, if a vegan can eat it, he does not eat it. It was only animal-based meat proteins. And I was like, that seems like it'll wear on your digestive system without you adding anything else. But hey, man, you do you. It seems like you should have some fruits and veggies every now and again. But what do I know? These stairs that you can't see unless you're directly walking on them. There are stairs? Oh God, there are stairs. The top comment, these would be great defensive installations in a castle. Why are the people that we're attacking on the low ground? This doesn't make any sense. Usually you want the high ground if you're defending an assault. What's wrong here? They're gonna be looking around for traps, and then when they don't see the traps, they're gonna step forward a little bit, and then they're all gonna fall down the stairs. It almost seems intentional. Oh. That's just, yeah, an unfortunate coincidence, because I think that's an actual Samsung advertisement. So they probably didn't intend for this. That's just unfortunate coincidence right there. No one could have predicted that. No one at the ad agency could be like, yeah, well, what if given her positioning, this thing is mounted by a chain that's also centered at where she is. It's no one's fault. It's just unfortunate. This design upsets me on a daily basis. Oh, that's the adapter? What I will say is that the reason I was a holdout is because I've gone over to friends' houses and wanted to test a song that I'm working on their system, and the only way is with an aux cable. That was why I was a holdout for a while. But for people who do have like good quality headphones that are only wired, yeah, it's just I wouldn't really want to carry around the thing. No. And then there's like the additional one if you want to be able to charge your phone and listen out of the wired headset at the same time, which is more frustrating. I guess when it comes down to it, the best way is just to keep the attachment always on your headphone, right? It's always on the headphone, but then if you want to plug the headphone into something else, there's no good solution. Advertising plus-size leggings with a small model in one leg instead of getting a plus-size model. Wow. Wow. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say on this one. This is, maybe it's actually just a new style of fashion where it's supposed to be like a long skirt, but you have an extra appendage over there. In case one side gets damaged, you can just switch over to the other side. You're wrong. These aren't plus-size leggings. It's new, redundant skirt styling, because no one would be dumb enough to actually have that be the way that they would model leggings that, oh my God. And that model had to have been like, I didn't go to school to be an ad agency exec or creative, but you know this is not a good idea, right? Guys, you're aware that this is not the best approach? No, you're not? Okay, well, great. Thanks for the paycheck. Okay, well, that's it for the last month of Crappy Design. Hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to Like if you liked, subscribe if you haven't yet, and otherwise music playing in the background on the outro. It's playing in the background if you want to listen to it. Marin Music. I'll see you next time.